Hey guys, today we're going to be looking at the CryBaby bass wah, which is the 105Q from Dunlop. I did buy it new, so out of the box it has a bunch of awesome kind of buy more from Dunlop. But what I wanted to show you is this. This is very important. And this is warranty information. I urge you to fill these out as soon as possible. Even if you can do it online and all that crap, as much as you can reinforce the fact that you own the effect pedal that you have and that, you know, that it is definitely yours to replace if anything goes wrong with it. Take those measures because it'll definitely help you in the long run. This is my warranty card, and every new one comes with one, so fill it out. If you can do it online, do it there as well. And that way, and then write everything down. Keep the receipt, keep the box if you can. That way, if there's anything wrong within the first 2 years of this item, then you can, you know, call them up and say that, hey, you have all my information. You brought it, you got it from me, and I need another one, and they can definitely look you up because you're going to be in like 8 files. Other than that, out of the box, you know, it just comes with the pedal itself, which is awesome, and no battery. I was told that it actually doesn't come with a battery. This one did because I got it from a mom and pop shop that I live near. So the really cool thing is they installed a battery in the new box, which I like, and they actually do that to their effects as far as I know. Looking at it up close, it's got a solid tank-like original white construction, and it's made out of metal. Needless to say, you know, it's made out of. If you've seen Dunlop original CryBaby wah pedal, this is almost identical to the one, at least the way that it looked. Coming to the side, you've got two little knobs here. You've got a volume knob and a sweep knob. And the volume knob obviously speaks for itself. It's just how loud this pedal is in the as a unit itself within the effects chain that you have. And the sweep is the EQ, because what this pedal does is it's essentially an envelope filter. It's weird that I said that. And it what it does is it scoops your EQ, and oh my, you know, hair got stuck in the pedal. You've got your output on this side, the input on this side, as simple as can be. You've got the non-click activate, which I personally love. What it does is it doesn't make it so that you have to have this pedal on or off at specific times. As soon as you engage the pedal with your foot, it is on, and as soon as you let it go, when it's all the way back, then it's off. And that makes it really easy so that you don't like have it maybe on and then like in one place and it stays like that. So I'm a huge fan of the fact that it doesn't have that, and it's you know, it's a spring back. And on the bottom here, it kind of just tells you about the pedal itself, which is really cool. And you've got the battery door, which I like, of course. And nothing much. But the battery door is really cool because the some wah pedals that I've seen don't have this, and you have to take the feet off and the battery's on the inside. Of course, that's not that big of a deal because you can actually just unscrew these on those pedals. On this one, these don't unscrew that easily, which is good. But it has the battery door, which is definite plus for any pedal. On the inside, it's plastic, so I don't know if you can see that, but mechanism that goes into the pedal itself from the footboard is made out of plastic, so it does have moving parts. Essentially, as a wah pedal does traditionally have moving parts, and Electro-Harmonix has actually made a wah pedal with no moving parts, which, you know, you can check out, and it has a fuzz effect in there, which is cool. But the fact that it has moving parts, the fact that any wah has moving parts is it makes it so that the durability is a little off. But this is CryBaby, and this is Dunlop, so the durability is going to be phenomenal. But let's look at how this thing sounds. Alright, so you heard an awesome traditional bass wah sound, something that's built for bass. Bass wah versus guitar wah, you might be asking what the difference between why wouldn't you just take guitar wah, especially because there's so many different kinds of guitar wahs out there, and put it through the bass. And simply it's just because this is built with the lower frequencies in mind. And I'm going to do a separate video comparing the two, so be on the lookout for that. But this is an adequate pedal for what it does. Bass wah, with the with the sweep on the side, is fantastic. As an industry standard, and I say that because CryBaby is a first name that you think of when it comes to not just wah pedals, but effects. Compared to other wah pedals that are made just for bass, those pedals came out after. So any advantage that they have towards this pedal is specifically because they had this pedal to look at first. So if you do find a pedal that's better for bass, it's specifically because this one came out first and that pedal would not have been out, at least in the way that it is without this pedal. So I would definitely say to at least check out the CryBaby before you do look at other wahs. I'm not being paid by Dunlop, by the way. I do recommend that you check out every wah pedal for bass before that you make your decision, but it is important to note that this is the first one that you want to look at. I do wish that they made a black version of this, and maybe like a red version or something like that. And I do wish that they actually came out with more versions with different things, different EQ systems in the front. I'm definitely willing to pay more. But generally, I just use this to funk up my music, right? That's just what you want to do. You want to kind of you want to use it to make the wow wow wow, that kind of sound with your bass. But it's not just for bassists that are in bands where you're going to be using, playing a lot of funk music, or you're going to be, playing the pentatonic scale, and you want to, go through the wah pedal phase on that whole thing. But if you are in a metal band, or if you're in a band where the bass isn't as prominent as it is important for the mix, then the wah gives you an advantage over the EQ at a moment's notice. So what I mean by that is, if let's say that you're going into a passage where you kind of need like a deeper bass tone, and if you're tuned to like drop B or something like that, you're already rocking those low frequencies. But if you just step on this for a little bit, and if you listen to the sound samples, it's they're in there. But if you just step on this a little bit and click it down, the EQ boosts for the bass. Same thing if you have a lead coming up on your bass. You can go all the way down and you'll have a high treble, and you can just kind of get those high notes up there, or even those low notes to kind of brighten up, just for quick passages like that. So this is versatile when it comes to the notes within the own genres that you use. You don't actually have to think of this as something that's just like a flea pedal that that you'd have to play Chili Peppers music to enjoy, but you can definitely use it to your advantage if $120 is worth it to you for such a small application. But definitely keep it tasteful. Don't overuse this pedal. My guitarist, like I said, cannot stress that enough. You will piss off the other musicians, but it is, you never want to overuse something. So definitely keep it as brief as you can. But when you do rock this out, it'll stand out. You'll definitely notice. So if you guys have any questions on the wah pedal itself, or any kind of wah questions for the bass, then definitely get at me at Twitter, Facebook, comments down below, which are connected to Google Plus as well. So there, and I'm going to be doing a guitarist wah pedal versus bass wah pedal on the bass guitar, and just to show you what the difference is, and how you can use it and things like that. But that's going to be coming up later. Thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you guys next time.